Hey everyone, if you'd like to make at home some of the best coffee this side of Twin Peaks, then you'll want to check out this new coffee maker from Delonghi called the Magnifica S. Now this is what I would call a barista quality coffee maker. This makes a cup of coffee like you would expect from some of the finest coffee shops. But before we take a closer look at the machine, let's take a look at the box. So here's the front of the box, and again, this is the Delonghi Magnifica S. And one of the main features of this coffee machine is essentially you just pour in coffee beans, press a button, and out comes delicious espresso. In the box, you get, of course, the coffee maker itself, along with a Get Started manual, a longer, more detailed manual, a manual on DVD, some descaler, a cleaning brush, and a coffee scoop. So this is the front of the unit, and you can see that there is a nice control panel with several selector buttons and a main selector wheel here, and the current status is illuminated on the control panel. Here is a knob which turns on water or steam. There is an adjustable height coffee spout, so you can adjust it depending on the size of your cup. On the side, there is a removable 60-ounce water tank. Behind the water tank is a panel where you can remove the coffee infuser. On the bottom of the unit is a removable drip tray, along with the tray for the coffee grinds. On the top of the unit, there's a platform here which is slightly warm, so you could keep your espresso cups and saucers there. And here is the reservoir for the coffee beans. You can put the beans in here, and there is a selector knob which you can adjust to adjust the size of the coffee grind. And another neat feature is that even if you don't want to use coffee beans, you have the option of using pre-ground coffee by putting the pre-ground coffee in this coffee chute. The only control on the back of the unit is the main power switch. Otherwise, all controls are easily accessible from the front of the unit. Now, back to the front control panel. This main selector knob is where you can control the size of the amount of coffee that you would like to make. The smallest preset size gives you 1.35 ounces or 40 milliliters, so it's a small espresso shot. The next size gives you 2 ounces or 60 milliliters, then 3 ounces or 90 milliliters, and finally the largest size on the preset size options are 4 ounces or 120 milliliters. Now there's actually a fifth option where you can actually customize. It's called My Cup. And with the My Cup option, you can have the coffee maker give you 0.6 ounces all the way up to 6 ounces, or that's 20 milliliters to 180 milliliters. By pressing this main control knob, you have the option of adjusting the strength of the coffee. And this is also the control that you would use to specify that you would like to use pre-ground coffee instead of having the coffee machine grind it itself. And by pressing either of these two buttons, you can have the coffee maker make 1 cup of coffee or 2 cups of coffee at a time. This button is used when you would like to get steam from the steam wand. This is the power on off. This is the button you would use to enter the menu for settings and customization options. And this button performs a rinse cycle. Okay, now that we've talked about the main features of the coffee maker, let's make a cup of coffee. So as you can see, I have an espresso-sized cup of coffee selected with a full strength grind. And now I'm going to place the cup beneath the coffee spout. So now I'm going to make a 1 cup serving, and I'm not going to edit the footage so you can see exactly how long it takes and what it sounds like when the coffee beans are ground. And there we have a perfect cup of espresso with a beautiful crema on top. And now the machine is ready to make another cup. If you would like hot water for tea, or if you just want to dilute the coffee you just made, then you can use the flexible steam wand, and just by turning on this knob, you'll get hot water. If you would like steam to froth milk, then you press the steam button, then you simply turn this knob, and out comes steam. The inclusion of the steam wand opens up a lot of options for the different types of coffee drinks that you can make, from plain espresso to cappuccino, cafe latte, cafe mocha, Italian macchiato, espresso lungo, americano, and caramel macchiato. Recipes for all of these are included in the quick start guide. So that's all there is to it. You saw how easy it was to make a really great cup of coffee. You just pour in the beans, select the size and strength of the coffee that you want, and then press the button. And then you have a great cup of coffee. Now, if you are moving up, you're trying to raise the level of your coffee game, and you're moving up from a Keurig style coffee maker or one of those big vat size, make a vat of coffee at a time type units, or even a French press. This may seem quite complicated at first because this is kind of a pro level coffee machine. However, once you have everything set up, it's very, very simple to use. It's very easy to maintain. It's easy to slide the water tank out and refill with water. The drip tray is easy to remove, and after each cup of coffee is made, it deposits these little coffee pucks into the coffee grind reservoir, which can be easily dumped out. The front control panel here will tell you when the coffee reservoir is full. It'll tell you when the water tank is empty, and it'll even tell you when the unit needs descaling if you have really hard water. The only trouble I've had with this unit was when I initially set it up, the machine would tell me that the coffee grind reservoir was full, even though it was completely empty. So I think there were some particles or something that had gotten onto the coffee infuser, which was confusing the sensor. So by simply removing the coffee infuser from the machine, cleaning it and putting it back, I haven't had any more trouble since then. And one small tip that I'd like to give that might save you a few minutes of aggravation that I had to go through is, if you do want to remove the coffee infuser from the machine, be sure to first power off the unit by pressing this power button here to turn the unit off. You can hear the unit will go through its shutdown cycle. It will turn the coffee infuser into the right orientation. It will flush the lines with water so that the next time you make a good cup of coffee, the water will be pure. And now the unit is turned off. So now you can easily remove the infuser by removing the water tank, opening the door, and removing the infuser from the side. And now you can easily clean it, put it back, and you'll be good to go. So all in all, this is a really excellent coffee maker. If you would like great tasting coffee that's super easy to make directly from bean into your cup, then I cannot think of another machine that will make you happier than this Delonghi Magnifica S. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you would like to see another review video that I made, click right over there. And be sure to thumbs up this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any more videos coming your way soon. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Oh, and have a great cup of coffee. Cheers.